It is finally here. The last update in Marvel Strike Force of 2021 is coming this week in just a few days. So what can you expect from update 5.9? We're going to discuss everything that we know so far and some of the rumors that have been thrown out there and what you need to do to prepare, because this looks to be a very long update. Normally there's about 5 weeks between each update. Well, this one, because it's the holidays, the devs go away for the holidays. So this should be an update lasting about 8 to 10 weeks or so, taking us all the way to mid-January, early February. So let's take a look at what we know. And if you guys aren't ready for it, find that like button and let's go smash it as we go into the game and check out this message that was left on December 1st. Now, because it's December 1st, that is a Wednesday. Normally we get this message about a week before the update goes live, so I'm expecting this probably Wednesday of this week. Could be Tuesday, but I'm expecting this Wednesday. So we'll see what happens with this. We'll see if they're early or late with this update, but we know there's gonna be 5 new playable characters, and we knew this for a while because of this screen or this image that was posted on the social media accounts of Marvel Strike Force, and we see these 5 characters. Now we know 4 of them. 1 of them we're going to discuss, and there's a blitz potentially related to one of these characters if these rumors are true. But this first character that we have that we got revealed back in November was this character right next to Dormammu with those spikes coming out of her head, and it is none other than Magik. Yes, so Magik looks to be a very interesting addition to this X-Men team. Not really sure what this character is going to do for this team. Not really sure what this team is going to be meant for. Obviously, it does not look like a arena team because they're the Eternals. I don't think this is going to be a raid team because the mutant tag, we already have a decent solution to the mutant section in the Doom raids. So I'm not sure what this team is going to be meant for. This does, and to be honest, this kit does not scream raid kit to me. Now, I think there's a lot of suspicion, a lot of rumors that there are probably going to be some reworks to X-Men, these uncanny X-Men. There is mention of Colossus in this kit. There's mention of Phoenix in her kit. So let me know your thoughts. Do you think that this will this character will include reworks to Colossus, Phoenix, and potentially Storm because of this special here and the chargeable? So let's look at some of the things that this character offers. Obviously, these traits lead me to suspect this is probably going to be a team that's useful for war offense or war defense. And if this is a war offense team, I hope, and they are getting reworks, I hope one of these characters does have trauma. So you're getting some decent damage here, 230% piercing. So piercing damage, if you're newer to the game, what that does is ignores the armor. So that's gonna be a little more damage than just normal damage percent that you'll see. Clearing the positive effects, I think, is the big thing here. She's a support character, so I'm not expecting some huge damage numbers, but this piercing could indicate some bigger damage numbers. Now, this is the interesting thing about her kit. High energy cause, so again, does not scream rage. You're probably going to use this on turn 1, and if this is not a raid team, you're probably not going to use this skill again. But what this is going to do, reducing the speed bar of the primary target, which is good, but these charge, you're gonna get 10 charge, maximum 20 to self and chargeable X-Men allies. So again, Cyclops has that charge mechanic, so does Storm. So looks like there's some potential synergy with these characters as well, especially with that uncanny tag. We have an ultimate here, probably using this on turn 2, but it's going to give some barrier, clearing disrupted and ability block from self and X-Men allies, and then attacking the primary target with some drain as well. And then the big thing here for her kit is her passive. You're going to get some barrier. When an enemy attacks an X-Men ally, you're going to get 2 charge. Colossus, Kitty Pryde, they're going to get 3 charge, up to a maximum of 2. So a lot of charge handing out. And then this is the interesting thing with this kit, or actually this one here. On turn, if an ally Phoenix has died and Dark Phoenix is not an ally, summon Dark Phoenix. This can be triggered once per match. So the wording on this makes me suspicious if Kestrel is gonna block this summon as well. Now, I guess if I'm thinking about this out loud, Kestrel's first block of Dark Phoenix will lose her charge. When this comes again, that she'll be able to summon Dark Phoenix. So Yeah, so this is an interesting kit here, but you're getting more drain. X-Men allies are getting drained, so maybe this is the sustain. Maybe this is another replacement for the X-Men, but I am not sure. Let me know your thoughts. So that was a kit of Magik. Looks to improve this uncanny X-Men team. My question is still, what is this team for, though? I think my leading theories is still war offense or war defense. I think there's still a chance because of the drain that she has that this team could be more for a raid team, which I think that's what they originally were for. So let me know your thoughts, though. Is Uncanny going to be moving to war offense, war defense, or does Magik have enough with the potential reworks of the rest of Uncanny to make them a raid team? We will know in just a few short days here, guys, but let's talk about the rest of these characters. So we've seen these silhouettes. We thought it was gonna be Spider-Gwen, Scarlet Spider, and Spider-Punk, and it was confirmed earlier this week. Spider-Gwen, aka Ghost Spider, earlier this week, and then Scarlet Spider and Spider-Punk in the most recent blog post. So let's go take a look at that blog post and take a look at some of the highlights of their kit. First one up is Ghost Spider. She looks to be very, very strong. She looks to be enabling a lot of what happens with this team. So one thing she does, she gets a counterattack. Anytime an enemy attacks a web warrior ally, she's going to go counterattacking 250% damage. Now, she is a support character, she is a controller, which historically does not have huge damage stats, but she is a newer character released after Silver Surfer, so the base stats on all of these newer characters seem to be very, very high. So could be some huge damage that she's applying anytime anybody gets attacked. She also gives the entire team more damage. She's getting 25% more damage, and in raids, web warrior allies are getting 25% more damage as well. So she's increasing the damage of the entire team. On spawn, she's going to apply speed up, so giving them the speed, also giving them evade, and yeah, that activates dodging, which activates a lot of passives for the rest of these web warrior characters. So yeah, this evades are going to be very important. You get that on spawn, so not going to get wiped out on turn one. Hopefully not getting wiped out before you guys get a chance to take your turn, or the web warriors get a chance to take their turn. And yeah, Miles, when he drops below 50% health, she's going to give him stealth, which is going to increase his dodge chance by 50%, which is going to have all of those passes with that synergy. So a lot of good synergy with Spider-Gwen and Miles. And oh, let's not forget, she is the one that has the ability block. Now it's a 60% chance. It's going to increase that with her base stats and the passive of the other characters, probably 100% chance. So this is an important move when facing Doom. You don't want that Doom time bomb to go off. So ability block, I believe that's the only one on the kit. Let's move down to Scarlet Spider, and he does some really good things with his passive as well. He's going to increase their health. If you look at the health, he's going to go max health 30%, and Web Warriors also getting that 30%. So that is kind of what's lost with this team, with a Symbiote Spider-Man passive, coming back with a Scarlet Spider passive. You're also going to get, Web Warriors are going to get more crit damage, which is good. And yes, if we're looking at a lot of the crit chance that the passives add, and the potential Raider class that you're putting on these Web Warriors, you could get a lot of crit damage and a lot of crit chance with these characters. You're going to get evades. So on successful attack by this character or any Web Warrior ally, you're going to get the heals. Oh, the evades are up here, but the heal self and Web Warriors ally, 1% of this character's max health, but you're going to use this in raids. So it's probably going to be 3% of this character's max health, and the evades come here. It's only a 50% chance to have evades when you're not in raids, but in raids, you're always going to apply evades to 2 random non-summon Web Warriors ally that do not have evades. So yeah, very, very good stuff. And if that crazy passive wasn't enough for Scarlet Spider-Man, well, on spawn, well, he's going to play offense up for 2 turns, death proof for 2 turns for Web Warrior allies. So they're getting speed up on spawn. They're getting 2 offense up, 2 death proofs on spawn. Craziness for this team, guys. Let's move on to Spider-Punk and his passive, what he does. Now, he's also got offense up to all of the team members. Now, this character or ally Web Warriors dodge, well, he's going to get offense up on the dodge. So they're getting on spawn, they're getting on dodge, they're going to get a lot offense. That is a 50% increase to their damage just by having Spider-Punk on the team, pretty much, because they're going to be dodging a lot. Also, he's getting heal block clears. So they don't have a cleanse, but the biggest cleanse that they need, the biggest debuff that they get it off of them is this heal block. So he could clear this heal block, not a full clear of all the negative effects, but on this character or any web wires ally crit, you're gonna clear heal block. And if we're getting a lot of Raider class and a lot of this extra crit chance from his passive, well, you can get a lot of heal blocks off, which is a very, very good thing. You're gonna get the extra ability block because of this crit chance, which is good. And then let's not forget this, one of my favorite abilities, trauma. But unfortunately, yeah, we can't use this team as a dirty heroes for a hero counter because this trauma is only in the raids. But I think it adds a lot. So these 3 new web warriors are looking very, very strong, but there are also 2 web warriors that are getting reworked. They're in the game right now. Let's take a look at what we know about their kits. This was revealed in Arnold's video earlier this week. We got Spider-Man Miles. Well, when they're getting a dodge, well, that is when you're going to get the speed up. That's pretty much the only thing other than his base stats that has been adjusted. Now, OG Peter Parker Spider-Man has a lot that he's getting adjusted. He's getting a stat adjustment to bring him in line with some of the current characters. He's getting rate evades, 80% chance to gain evades every time he does his basic. So yeah, he's getting a lot of evades as well. Some of the bigger things in his passive though is what he's doing when a negative effect is applied to enemy, applying a random positive effect from this list. Defense up, offense up, speed up, deflect. So yeah, when they're applying negative effects to enemies, you're getting a lot of good stuff. Extra speed, extra dodge chance, but the good thing about his passive right here on a web warrior ally dodge, and you're getting a lot of these dodges, fill the speed bar of this character by 10%. Not to 30 like Carnage, but I don't know if it's gonna matter with all these evades. I don't know if you could hit these guys. I don't know if you're gonna even be able to apply those negative effects with all the evades that they have. All the extra damage, lots of offense ups, lots of defense ups, lots of speed ups from this team. My goodness. Now, the big thing that I do want to point out, we're getting some drain on his special in the Arnold video, which it looked like you could scroll up a little more in that skill. So there may be more to this rework special than just a drain, but that's all we know so far. So those are the 4 characters that we know so far. As you can see, there's one more character that has not officially been announced yet. But I think a lot of us has suspected that this is going to be Star-Lord T'Challa for a while. I think there were some initial guesses that this could potentially be Prowler, but now that we know all the web warriors, we know what this team is going to be, I think it's very unlikely that that last character is going to be a Spider-Verse character. But I think there was some clues in this latest blog post with these blitzes. So Monday's blitz, tomorrow's blitz is going to be Elsa Bloodstones, but Thursday's blitz, December 9th, is going to be Yondu. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this past week's blitz. It was Spider-Man. People were upset that it was Spider-Man. Why? He's such a trash character. Then it was announced Spider-Man's getting a rework. So could this be Star-Lord T'Challa right here? And could this be evidence that the Ravagers are also getting a rework? Let me know your thoughts, guys, as we go back to the list and see what else is in store in this update. We talked about these 5 playable characters. Let's talk about costumes. Now, I don't know about the new costumes that's coming, but there is a costume that's been in the game for a while that you could actually start to get some tokens for. It is this one, the Red Room costume. Now, it has been in the game for a little while, but only for select players that would end up winning that contest for the Black Widow movie. Now it's going to be available to everybody, but you're going to buy the battle pass. Now that went live in this current 5.8 update, but nobody's going to be able to get enough flash of these bits until update 5.9 goes live. So this is a 5.9 costume, in my opinion. What other costumes are coming? I don't know. What do you want to see? I think a lot of the costumes were surprises for us. All right, event campaign. I'm not sure who the character is. I think there's good indication that it's gonna be Ghost Spider, Spider-Gwen. I keep calling her Spider-Gwen, but I guess her official name is Ghost Spider. And you guys talked about this. It's because of her secret identity. You don't want to have your first name in your secret identity. So Ghost Spider is the proper name, but apologies. I'm going to be calling her Spider-Gwen. But yeah, Rebel Tag. That's what we're here to discuss. The Rebel Tag looks to be the limited time tag for the event campaign. And I think there's a good chance that the campaign character is going to be Ghost Spider. although that is not confirmed, but the Rebel tag looks to be confirmed. The new roster filter. We talked about a lot of options for this roster filter. What could it be filtering? What do we need? What is missing in the roster filter? We talked about that in the weekly news video with Magik and X-Men. What are your thoughts? What do you think this roster filter is going to add? And what about this Save Squads update? What is going to be updated for that? Are we getting more tabs? Are we getting are we getting more slots per tab? Are we getting more tabs? We know Grand Tournament is coming sometime in 2022. Are we getting another tab now in anticipation for that game mode? Let me know what you think Save Squads needs. So the other official thing that we know is happening in this update was announced all the way back on the 12th of November. We're getting some changes to the Alliance donations and Star Tech. Now, this is not going to be a huge change for people if you are an Alliance that has already maxed out their Star Tech. I've done that for a while, so it's not going to affect us in the short term, but this is going to be very good for all Alliances that have not maxed out all of their Star Tech bonuses. And I think the good thing is the more Alliances that could get maxed out quicker, the more Alliances are going to get the end game quicker. So maybe not in the short term affecting everybody, but this will affect everyone in the medium and the long term. All right, so what is going to happen? You're going to get double Alliance experience rewards from the donations, and the cost to upgrade your Star Trek is going to be reduced. So all that stuff is going to be good. The double experience payouts, the first milestones, you'll be able to hit the milestones with fewer players needing to contribute. All right, and that is what we know about this update so far. Everything that has been made official and some of the rumors and speculation that we've been talking about for a while. Let me know your thoughts. Is there anything else coming in this update? What is your favorite part, and what are you going to do with your web warriors, guys? They're going to be a 5-person team, but are you going to be working on these characters as they come out? We're going to wait till you need them in the Doom raids, or maybe at least until they're a 5-person team. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I will see you guys next time. Hopefully this video was helpful for you and helps in your planning for this next week. If it was helpful for you, hit that upvote for that algorithm for YouTube. Subscribe to the channel for more Marvel Strike Force content, and hit that bell so you know as soon as a new video is uploaded. Have yourself a great weekend. I will see you guys next time. We're going to be streaming tomorrow morning on the Valley Club in the Morning stream on Twitch. We'll be back tomorrow with more videos. We're going to get a Monday mailbag video as well. So if you have not left a question there and you want your question potentially featured on tomorrow's video, make sure you join Discord. The link is down below. Have a great rest of your day. Give me that Hulk fist bump, and I will see you next time. ValleyFlyin out.